Ja, herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe vom SI Talk. Wie Sie wissen, bin ich immer auf der Suche nach neuen Sachen, vor allem wenn es natürlich um Öl geht, und Öl ist ja mein Lieblingsinvestmentobjekt, und ich bin heute bei Simba Energy. Neben mir sitzt der CEO und Präsident Robert Dinning. Sie haben ein Projekt in Kenia, und Kenia, wissen Sie, ist ja African Oil Land, und African Oil war ja eine große Story vor 2-3 Jahren, bei uns ist noch immer, und Simba hat ein Projekt neben African Oil, und deswegen interessiert es mich eigentlich vor allem, und jetzt werden wir einfach mal schauen, was da Sache ist. Bob, thank you to have time. The reason why I want to talk to you is your projects in Kenya, and you have close to African Oil a project, and they drill this project, African Oil is drilling this project at the moment, and they're coming up with some gas showings. So is there a possibility that this basin is also coming to your land package?
Yes. Yeah, the Africa Oil property, they're doing it in conjunction with Marathon Oil, who are partners on that development. And we've actually had constant discussions with them because it flows onto ours, and we're actually sharing some data with them as a result of our FTG that was done. The basin extends onto our property, Block 2A, and we've flown FTG over our part of it. We're having it analyzed right now, and we have identified hydrocarbon pools. Now we have to find out what those pools are, and that's a good start. That's what the FTG has defined for us, which is an airborne survey, is what it is.
Yeah. When or what is the idea? Is the idea to drill it by itself, or to take a partnership with maybe African Oil or something?
Well, if you look at our block, which is about 8,000 square kilometers in size, we have two basins on our block. We have another basin coming from the north, from Block 1, which is held by Afren, to the north of us. And again, we've had ongoing discussions with them because the basin flows into ours, and they've had great success on their side, and they're about to drill it.
Okay.
So that can only enhance the value of what we have on our side, provided that they have good results.
For a better understanding for me, how much is normally a drilling cost? How deep is the basin itself?
Well, normally in Kenya, the drilling is not cheap. It runs in excess of $20 million a hole, and we're usually drilling about 3,500 meters. In that general area, 10 to 12,000 feet.
Okay.
So they go down deep because these hydrocarbon basins are fairly deep. But compare that to offshore. Offshore is over 100 million per hole.
Yeah,
so it's still cheaper, but you can drill a lot of properties in North America for way less than 25 million.
Yeah, so you need personally, as a company, a lot of money to drill it. So
if we were to drill it.
So that's just the question. So what are really the plan, the game plan to you can also have more analytics tools that you can set up or get a better view what is really inside? Or
what we plan to do next is we plan to have seismic done on about 300 square kilometers of the property, because we've identified the areas, and we would like to further define and tighten up the area where we would contemplate the drill hole. And once we get that information, this helps tremendously to de-risk it from a major company point of view, because the bigger boys aren't stupid. They don't want to take a lot of risks. They want to make sure that all the hard data is there, and then they'll make the final decision whether it makes sense or not, and then we'll make a deal with them, and they will drill it for a percentage of the property.
Can we put this new work on this in a time frame?
Well, the seismic, first off, we have to determine how we're going to do it. Over the next 2 or 3 months, we'll have that worked out. We want to do the seismic. It doesn't take very long to do, but we anticipate that we'll be drill ready sometime next year. And at that point, we have to make a decision as to who we're going to partner with and what are the terms, and can we live with the terms.
Okay. Thank you, Bob. That was really a small overview, but that is the information what I want. And thank you for your time that you can give me this insight.
We have 6 to 8 targets we're already aware of on the property, so we have a good start.
Ja, absolutely. Ja, das war ein kurzes Intro bei Simba Energy. Wie gesagt, die haben ein extrem interessantes Projekt in Kenia. Sie haben natürlich in anderen Ländern auch noch Projekte, aber mich interessiert vor allem das in Kenia, weil eben African Oil da daneben ist. Und was für mich neu ist, dass ein zweites Basin eigentlich auf ihrem Projekt auch reinläuft. Ich meine, das sind 8000 Quadratkilometer, das ist ja kein kleines Projekt sozusagen. Und was halt natürlich wirklich spannend ist, in den nächsten paar Monaten kommt Seismik, und wenn die Seismik getan ist, dann wird irgendwann einmal die Entscheidung fallen, mit welchem Partner machen sie es, und wenn dann das natürlich ist, dann wird es wirklich spannend. Also dann ab diesem Zeitpunkt geht es dann los. Ich danke Ihnen und wir hören uns in Kürze. Tschüss.